Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Marchildon and I'm the author of Theme Weaver, Connect the Power of Inspiration to Teaching Yoga. And I wanted to give you a little bit of advice for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, also known as the day of failed expectations. It can be trying for some people, and so above all else we want to create connection in the room, but we don't want to offend or cause any harm to our students. And some people have a hard time with Valentine's Day because love is difficult. I don't know if you've experienced that, but I have. Love can be difficult. So I wanted to give a little advice for if you have to teach on Valentine's Day, and perhaps love is not the thing that you are most comfortable with. But if you are really comfortable with love, please, by all means, be one of the love themers and enjoy, and your students will love it as well. Number one, do we mention the elephant in the room? I wore my elephant shirt so you can see that we are all connected. Also to note that everyone will know probably that it is Valentine's Day. So you can ignore the elephant in the room, but to me it's not that successful because again everyone knows it's there. So sometimes you can simply say, I'm not going to talk about love. In fact, one time I posted on Facebook, come to my class if you do not want to hear anything about love in your yoga today, and I had a full room. So that might be successful for you as well. Number one, when you theme a class, don't go there if you don't feel that it's authentic. So whatever theme you choose for a holiday like a Valentine's Day, be authentic and be good with it, feel okay with it, and then your students will also feel connected to you and feel free to be authentic in their own bodies and in their own expression for the holiday. Love as a theme is not for everyone, I mentioned that. So if it's not for you, I'm going to give you some ideas for what you can do for this week. For example, I personally am theming on the idea of failed expectations. You know, from the Bhagavad Gita, we know that we don't try to attach to the fruits of our efforts, but to the efforts themselves. So I talk about, can we be happy, perhaps if we don't get the thing that we're looking for. So I've been teaching a kind of a hard pose where can you be mostly okay with your life if you don't get it. I remember one time I was learning handstand many years ago, and I came to the realization that I have a good husband and great kids, and I'll probably have a good life if I never get this pose. And then shortly thereafter, the universe brought me the pose. And so that's a nice way to introduce Valentine's Day, where can you be mostly okay with where you are now, and then perhaps the universe takes this moment to provide. So some theme ideas I might have for you could be self-care. Self-love is the best love of all. Love of divine, so when you give your practice to a higher purpose, or you dedicate something for a higher cause or for the people you love in your life, it creates a higher, a more elevated quality to your practice. The gift, sometimes the gift that we get we want to re-gift, but can we see what the essence is in that gift that we were meant to have? And then releasing expectations, because expectations are the thing that can probably kill our practice and sometimes, you know, kill the joy and sweetness in life off the mat. And then finally, our favorite, every yoga teacher's favorite, non-attachment. Non-attachment to the outcome of Valentine's Day is a great way to theme on expectations and how it is that we live with being mostly okay with life. And so as I talk about in the book, before class, find some golden nuggets, find some things like no effort is ever wasted, or can you be mostly okay with it? Self-care is the best care. All of these concepts are great ways to talk about love that isn't necessarily, let's all love everybody, let's all love one another. And then lastly, just remember that coming from the most authentic place, like even just saying that love is not always easy is something that your students will really relate to. One of the quotes from my book, Finding More, that people resonate with is, love is just like yoga. You can try over and over again until you get it right. And so that would be something nice. So this has been a little tidbit from me. I hope to provide these more often on this page. Your students, so remember, lastly, I just want to remind you, your students show up for you. So show up for them with an authentic theme and they'll be so grateful. Have a wonderful Valentine's Day, and I wish you not only everything that you need, but hopefully something that you want as well. Thank you.